What's up? So it's 4:22 now. I made a short video on my camera, down right there. But it was an intro. So that's the intro I'm doing right now. It's a little late. I did some things this morning, like errands, and went to pick up some things at the hospital too. Spent some time with my dogs, gym, breakfast, lunch, clean some things up, walk them. And now it's a little late because I was supposed to like meet up with a friend, but she kind of like sort of, I don't know, we didn't really communicate, so I'm not trying to talk shit. But the thing is, goal is go to 3 bridges here in, I'm not sure if it's in the entirety of Maryland, but it's on this side, and there's 3 bridges on this side of like the Frederick, between Frederick and Hagerstown. But traffic's stupid because, you know, it's rush hour and I'm retarded. But they're covered bridges, and they're one of those, you know, they look like a house, but it's a bridge, and it's a covered bridge, and it's an, you know, it's an American thing. And I've always wanted to go see one. Why are you wondering? I don't even know, but it's sort of like the weird things I like to do. But so come and join me. First one is 45 minutes away because of traffic. So yeah, hopefully it's not that bad. Okay. Okay, finally making it. I just saw another sign where it says covered bridges next right, but I saw one just like that, like maybe 10-15 minutes ago. And it kind of threw me off, so I'm pretty sure I chose the one that's out of the 3. I think I chose the one that's halfway. All right, just made a right turn finally. Damn, this shit took forever. And here we go, making another right, I think. Oh no, shit, I didn't make a wrong turn. Fuck. Okay, I'm supposed to go back. Where can I make a U-turn without getting shot? No, I want to go the cool way. So here we go. But yeah, it's been a minute. And once, like I said, once I passed the other one, where it says covered bridges next right, it threw me off. Because I was not expecting to see it. I've never seen those signs. And I drive through here, not all the time, but we go to church, this Catholic church, like maybe 5 minutes more north. And I've never seen those signs. And besides, I also just found out that there's other like waterfalls. The Catoctin Falls. I always hear like the Cunningham ones, but the Catoctin ones. Here we go. I'm gonna go back and make the right turn. Okay. Got Buddy over there with, are those beers? What is this? Okay, alright. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully I don't die. Well, not now. You know, I'm still young. Mid-30s are still young. Okay. Cool. Hello, buddy. Yeah. We got the river, or this, what do you call it? The creek. It's more like a creek. The bridge should be up ahead. Now I gotta stop and check to see which bridge I chose. If it's the Midway one, or because it took a little further, longer than I thought. Rhodey Road Park. So, where the bridge at? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's do it. Covered bridges. Covered bridges. Are there more than one? That's why I'm confused. I mean, it's plural, right? So there's gotta be more. Or is there a specific road that's just like for... Look at that. Alright, let's put the windows down. Cut the AC, baby. You guys hear that? Peace. Nature. Trucks over 8.6. Oh, apparently they closed one. Because some truck... my cousin's husband was telling me about it. Some truck drove through one and pretty much knocked it out. Oh, what? We got bathrooms? Alright, I'm crossing. How come I've never known these bridges? Nobody ever talks about these. Look at that. Look at that, buddy. What am I calling buddy? Now what? Okay, bridge number 1 has been crossed, and I think there's all these like old looking fences. I'm pretty sure they're probably Civil War type of things. Look at that. Look at that. Private property. You may walk around, take photos, and enjoy, but please pick up after your dog or any trash. Don't pick the flowers or berries. Don't climb the fences. So we can walk around. Cool. Oh, and then we got some like historic house. Are people like, is it like historic, like in a museum, or people living in it? Oh, there you go. We got somebody that's fucking speeding over right through, but alright. That's dope. This is cool. I know it's just a bridge, but dude, it's things I've always kind of seen on video or just heard of. I know it's just a fucking bridge, but what's that guy doing over there? I gotta mind my own business. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna stop over at the park and just hang out for a little bit. Alright, so we made it. Car's there. Took a piss. By the way, the bathroom is... I know it's just a bathroom, but it's spectacular. It's like immaculate how the word people are using nowadays. It's clean, organized. I know it's just a park, but okay. And I already said this on my video, but check it out. So what I said in the previous video was, because I walked into the bathroom and it's spotless, right? And I said, white people, the white race, Caucasians, this is why they're so successful, because they actually take care of things. Look at this stream. The park is neat. I know it's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, right? But still, like, this is like Africa or South America or somewhere in Latin America. People don't take care of things. There's a habit of not taking care of things. I'm not saying all of them, but it's society, right? And Caucasians take care of their shit. And this is why they're always gonna be, ahead of us. And, I'm not going against anybody. I'm just saying, it's the truth and the facts. Africans and Latinos, we have cool cultures too, having fun, partying. But we don't respect property. And then again, it goes down to the funds, but it's a huge topic. But look at this. This baby's beautiful. Okay, so I just read a little bit on the history of the bridge. There's the bridge, baby. Look at that. I don't know. I've always been kind of like a fanatic for like architecture and engineer, and never really was like the greatest at school. But here's some of the history. This is the smallest one, the smallest standing covered bridge in Maryland right now, out of the 3 that are in Frederick County. But there's 8, I think, 8 or 7, 8 remaining in the state of Maryland, and pretty much they were built, covered just to protect them from the elements. That's simple. They just put a roof over it to protect them from the elements, and then once steel came in the 19th century, steel came and took over, so then they stopped building these wooden trees, and that's pretty much it. People are so fucking nice, dude. And let's see, yeah, the 3 of the 8 that are still standing, at one time there were like, how many, 50 something, 52 structures. Neat. Also they all didn't just vanish because of, like, you know, steel. It says a lot of them were storms, just landscape and fires, and yeah, progress pretty much claimed all of them. So storms, fires, things like that. Here's a quick story on it. Maybe you guys want to, if interested, which I think is pretty dope, and hopefully if you're following this content, you'll find it dope. Just already walked through it once and back, yeah, once that way, went back, and already went down there. I'm just trying to stay on this side so I keep an eye on my car. You never know if it's towed, even though it's a park, but it says don't park. Bro, what? What kind of mouse? All right, we made it to another, I was gonna say park, but I guess it's a park. It's Lois Station Park, and we got another bridge. Here we go, we're gonna walk towards it. I'll show it to you guys. There it is. Lois Station Covered Bridge. Got a little tour over here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, baby. Okay, so the one we were at previously, it's the smallest standing one, and you can definitely tell. Look, right here, it's got just right here, my first observation. It's got the supporting foundation right there in the middle. Yeah, baby. Oh, okay. Old Frederick Road, a short night's rest. You guys could probably pause it and read on it, because I'm gonna read on it and probably not record it. So we got a pedestrian bridge. Look at that. What's moving in the water? I'm not gonna say I'm a history buff. Definitely don't consider myself a history buff, I guess, but I do like history, and I enjoy learning a little bit. If it's like, you know, in the form of like bullet points, yeah, I'll learn it that way. If you got me like reading books on it, no, just tell me you're short and sweet. straight to the point, and I'll enjoy it. Alright, hair's fucking definitely falling, but I try to fix it. I got this like little Teletubby antenna on me, but I'm gonna try to record another car going through the bridge. Let's see if one comes by. Okay, I know it says no more, like, you know, don't be here after like sunset. I just parked on the side. Hopefully there's no issue, no problem. Go. Yeah. Baby sloths. Look at that. I gotta say, this is probably wider than all three. Longer. Can I walk across? I don't know. Check it out. Yo, this is awesome. Look at that. Look at the work. It's like an arc. Huge beams. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. You'll hear that? Church bells. Bell tower somewhere that way. I'm gonna guess that's private property, so I'm not gonna cross. Look at that, baby. Is this their property? No. Yep. This is probably the longest one. The biggest one out of all three. Yeah, it's probably still their property. All right, let me touch history.